What's going on, guys? This is the ASW channel, Art of Spiritual Warfare channel. In the previous videos, we both talked about the triad. We also talked about the physical aspects, 7 senses, 4 necessities of life, the mental aspects, feminine, masculine sides of the brain, love, intelligence. Today, we will get into the spiritual aspect of the triad. Now, the spirit, we all know, and for those of you who don't know, consists of 7 parts that are intertwined within the body. These ones that are intertwined are within the nervous system, different organs of the body, different skeletal parts of the body, and basically there are 7 major nerve groups within your body which control the spirit or the energy in your body. Depending on the level of vibrations of these endings determines where your spirit will be at, whether you're operating on a low vibration or a high vibration. So here I have a diagram once again. You have the plexuses, and they're called plexus. All right, the nerve groups or the 7 spots are called plexus. Now, you have 7 plexus. Here you have the choroid plexus. It affects the brain. Its gland is the pineal gland. This choroid plexus and the pineal gland both secrete a secretion each month. And it cycles back, as well as the pituitary gland. And we're getting to the carotid plexus, which is in control of the eyes, the ears, the nose, and it has some effects within the brain. So both the pineal gland and the pituitary gland secrete secretions which make a full cycle within these 7 plexuses and cycle back to itself, which is the brain. So it starts from the IA, the brain, goes through these plexuses and comes back to the brain, the IA, if the secretion is kept and you are on a high vibration. So we also have the cervical plexus. The thyroid gland is in control of this. The throat and the neck are all aspects of the cervical plexus. Now you also have the cardiac plexus. The thymus gland is in control, and you also have the organs, the heart, the lungs, the arms, and the hands also are associated with this plexus. You also have the solar plexus. The pancreas is the gland that is part of this plexus. You also have, with the solar plexus, the digestive system, the liver, and you also have the stomach, the bowels. So these are the plexuses thus far, which makes up the 7 points, 7 spiritual focus points within the body. Now you also have the lumbar plexus, here, as you can see, and it is in control of the reproductive system and the sexual organs, the kidneys, and the urinary system. So it controls, as you can see, it's going from top all the way to bottom, and these points and these different systems that affect these plexuses. Now you also have the sacral plexus. Its glands is the adrenal gland, as well as the supraadrenal gland, and the skeletal system and the muscular system and different tissues are part of this plexus. So as you can see that these plexuses go from top down as well as down top. They involve all of the major organ systems, as well as the skeletal organ system. Now let's focus on how we can raise the vibrations of all of these spiritual points. It is important to understand that the organs associated with these plexuses need to be cleansed. They need to have a pH balance of alkaline or higher than acidic, which is 7.0 and higher. It cannot be acidic. Anything that deals with lower vibrations, acidic is considered a lower vibration. Testing someone with acidic and they testing someone's pH balance and it's showing up acidic is a way to also test their vibration, whether it be lower or higher. So making sure you clean the physical glands and the organs of these bodies by many ways. Some ways include herbs from the earth that we use. Some of these may include different breathing exercises, exercising in general. So that is how to keep those plexuses clean. I will do a more in-depth video of how to do that as well. Now also, let's go over the levels of these glands. Now, the highest level of the gland would be the choroid plexus. The choroid plexus is the highest plexus one can reach without going outer body. Now, this plexus is the highest due to the fact that, of course, the pineal gland secretes that secretion as well as the pituitary gland. Both of these secretions cycle. It is a cycle, and in the event that you stay in a high vibration, stay away from lower negative vibrations, you can attain true enlightenment. So the sacral plexus is the lowest energy form of the spiritual, of the triad. The solar plexus, the sacral plexus. The sacral plexus deals with skeletons, muscles. So all these are lower vibration plexus due to the fact that what it deals with. Skeletons, muscles, they all need nutrients. They all need food in order to keep going and increasing. So that deals with lower vibrational materials. So that pretty much sums up the video. As we all learned here, the 7 focal spiritual energy points, and they are called plexuses. You have the choroid plexus, carotid, cervical, cardiac, solar plexus, lumbar, and sacral. Understand that making sure you cleanse the organs and the glands of these plexuses will ensure that you are operating on a high vibration and level. The next video, we will go into more depth of such things as well as blood. We got to focus on blood, considering it is the life of such things.